Welcome back everyone. Today we're going to go over the Walther PDP and see how it stacks up against the competition. I have always been a Walther fan, so I'm really excited to dive into this firearm. Couple things before we get started though. If you have not liked and subscribed to our channel, please click the like and subscribe button below. We would greatly appreciate it. Also, please feel free to leave any comments or questions below. We're always here to help. Lastly, if you're in the market for a holster, we're always here to get you taken care of. You can check out all of our holsters for this Walther PDP and hundreds of other models at our website, muddyrivertactical.com. Alright guys, let's start this by letting the cat out of the bag and telling you that this PDP is by far my favorite Walther pistol they have out. I am really pinching myself saying that, as the PPQ was an amazing pistol, but this PDP surpasses it easily in my opinion. The PDP comes in many configurations, however this PDP is the full size with the 4-inch barrel. You can also get it with 4.5 and 5-inch barrels, as well as with a compact frame. I went with the full-size grip as I was not intending to use it for concealed carry, but more for home protection and range use. The full-size model, like this one, comes with two 18-round magazines. I believe the compact version comes with two 15-round magazines. Don't quote me, but I believe so. This firearm weighs in at roughly 21 ounces, and the price tag is roughly in the $600 range. So for a pistol of this caliber, it is just a super good deal. The PDP comes optic ready from the factory and was truly designed from the ground up to be a pistol with an optic on it. The design of the grip and everything is to make the optic sight acquisition easy and fast. The one downside is that Walther does not include the plates in the box. You have to call Walther and go online and they will ship you the plates that you need depending on what optic you're putting on it. However, Walther is great to deal with. You go online and fill out one simple form and it was to my door in roughly a week. So it's not that big of a deal, but when you get a new gun and are ready to shoot it, it's kind of hard to wait a week for an optic. The Walther PDP comes with white 3-dot sights that are adjustable. The sights are decent, however not anything to write home about. I put a Holosun 407C optic on mine though, so the sights are irrelevant to me really. Like I said, this pistol is really designed from the ground up for an optic. That doesn't mean you can run it. You can run it without an optic, but it's just truly designed to be an optic ready gun. The ergonomics on this PDP are really outstanding. The honeycomb grip and the texture not only looks great, but performs great as well. It is really aggressive, however, feels really good in your hand. Some aggressive textures are rough on your hands, but that's not the case at all with this firearm. It does come with a few different grip modules that you can change out to make the grip size to your personal liking. I personally like the feel of the one that was on it, so I didn't change any of them out. The trigger guard is undercut and they did a great job on it. It feels amazing. The slide serrations on this PDP are super deep and have a lot of grip to them. They did a great job of rounding them just enough on the edges though, not to be sharp or rough against your hands. The magazine release is swappable and works very well. One of the favorite parts of this firearm for me is the ambidextrous controls, being slide bar controls, real similar to a HK or something like that. Being left-handed, it just works super well for me, and overall I'm just a fan of that bar style release, so that is great for me. It has a 3-slot Picatinny rail on the front for a wide variety of lights, lasers, or whatever contraptions you choose to put on your pistol. I really don't run any lights or lasers on mine, but it's there to put whatever you think you need on there. The trigger on this PDP is in a class of its own. The PPQ had a great trigger, but this PDP trigger is even better in my personal opinion. The trigger is very short and has a light pull. So let's take a look real quick. So you got your little bit of take up right there, and then a solid wall, and then just a clean, crisp break. It's roughly a 4-pound trigger pull. And then right to the very short reset and then right to that wall. I mean, the trigger is just simply amazing. There's Really, no other way to say it. There's not a stock trigger on the market, in my opinion, that comes anywhere close to this. And even a lot of the drop-in triggers, in my opinion, this is just as good or better than $300 drop-in triggers. Accuracy was amazing on this pistol, just like you would expect. The great ergonomics and the exceptional trigger play a huge role in this. Reliability has been outstanding as well. I started this review out planning to shoot 200 rounds through it and just put it through the normal paces we do on all these reviews. However, I have enjoyed shooting it so much that I now have almost 800 rounds into this pistol. I took the PDP straight out of the box into the range. I did zero cleaning, lubing, oiling, nothing to this pistol. The PDP has had zero failures of any kind and has ran all kinds of ammo. We have shot factory reman, 115 grain, 124 grain, Federal 115, Blazer brass, critical defense, Winchester. It didn't matter. It just ate through all of it without an issue in the world. There are only two cons to this firearm that I can even come up with. First would be the stock sights are not great. However, like we talked about, this pistol was really built from the ground up for an optic. So if you're putting an optic on it, then the stock sights are a moot point that really don't matter. Lastly, I wish the optic plates came with it from Walther so that you didn't have to go online and sign up to get your plates sent to you and wait that week. It'd just be a lot nicer if you could open up the box, put the plate on, and put the optic on and go straight to the range. After you spend your hard-earned money on a gun, last thing you want to do is wait a week to get it set up how you want. But that's just me. Maybe I'm just an impatient person, but I really wish they would have. And once you get this gun in your hand, you'll be so excited to go shoot it that you're going to go shoot it without an optic anyways. But if you can get it from the get-go, it'd be even better. Overall, this PDP has impressed me more than I can even begin to explain. We shoot a lot of pistols doing these reviews and different things around the shop, but this is one of those pistols that is going to stay in my personal collection for sure. For a defensive handgun, the list of its true competitors is very small, if many at all. The PDP with an optic has just been a true pleasure all the way around. If you're in the market for a 9mm defensive handgun, I would highly recommend you taking a look at the PDP lineup. If you're anything like me, you'll be taking one home with you for sure. Thank you guys for joining us today. We truly appreciate you all. Until next time, keep practicing and always be prepared.